the moon will rise again. I hope you'll be waiting for you, my friend, up there waiting.
My name is Janice Hallman, and I'm with the Compassionate Friends. And I'm here to tell you that there's a group, if you lose a daughter, a mother, a brother, a sister, an uncle, an aunt, a mom, or a dad, this group is a group that helps you with through your journey. And I would like to introduce my guests. We have a new guest. Our first new guest is Sean Beer. He's in the middle. We have Terry Steele, no doubt from Good Karma Band. And we have
Scott Horton.
Scott Horton. And Scott and Terry have already been here on our first show, and now I'm going to introduce you to Sean, and Sean will tell you who brought him here.
Well, thank you for having me to begin with. There are many reasons I can think of to be here. There have been a lot of messages that I've wanted to portray to people throughout the years, and I know a lot of people have hard times, losing friends, losing loved ones, losing family, and even if you don't lose them, you're close to losing them.
You're going to lose them eventually.
You will lose them eventually, but I have come up with quite a few vices over the years to help me through the hard times. Music, of course, is one of them. Finding out a good meditation for myself is very good, especially when your thoughts start racing in your mind. And if you have a nice quiet place to relax and you can finally get yourself to calm down and meditate, then you can really get yourself centered. And having a good network of friends, and that's why we're here. There are people out there that are with you.
Okay.
And once again, I have lost many people in my life, starting with close friends at quite a young age. When I was in my 20s, I started losing friends to crazy accidents, and usually, like I said before, my family was there to help me through it. But then my family started passing away, and after I lost my mother and father, and I'm not that close with any of my other family, I kind of felt alone and went to a deep depression, and saw doctors, took all kinds of drugs and whatnot, and my magic bullet has been music that's pulled me out of it, and I think everyone could have a benefit from embracing music.
Yes.
In their hard times.
Okay, Terry?
Well, hi.
Hi.
Good to see you.
Good to see you.
Thank you once again for letting us come and be on your episode 2 of Compassionate Friends on CCTV.
You're welcome.
I think that's awesome.
Yep.
And like I said, what brought me here is I'm here for you, just like I am for my mom. And I have pretty good coping skills when it comes to losing friends and loved ones and whatever it may be. And so I'm here to help share some of my experiences to maybe help you through yours. And also I'm here and I brought my band, because that's what we do, is to help you life be easier through our music. And so maybe if you go out there and see some of our stuff, it'll help you get through your hard time, at least even if it's just for that moment that you listen to that music. Sorry, I'm looking at the wrong camera. And I'd like to say that, that even just that little bit, that 3 minutes that you sit by YouTube, or that you sit here and you're watching us sitting here talking and sharing our feelings and stuff, that it's going to help you to get through your hard time, your loss. And like my aunt was saying last week, that you may never get over it, but that doesn't mean that you can't move on and still live your life.
It does get easier.
It does get easier. And
it does, I promise.
I found that what I was going to share this week was that when you're not there for that loved one, and they're gone, you can't go back. You can't go back. There's no time, and you didn't get to be there for them. You know, that's really hard. And just my grandpa, okay, my dad's dad.
Yes.
That's what I'm going to talk about this month. Kenneth Edward Steele married a second wife, and she kind of kept him from us. So that was kind of a loss right there, and that was really hard to do. But I was so young, I didn't realize what was going on until it was too late. And then when he was going through his final stages on planet Earth, that she took him from us. And so I didn't get to spend any time with him or anything and tell him how much I loved him or anything. And so that was really tough to get through, and that was the first time that I ever seen my dad cry. Anyways, we got a special song that we'll play for you tonight, and we'll save that for the ending. But anyways, just want to let you know we got a special song for you tonight that we will be playing this month. Yes.
Okay. My daughter Katrina brought me here. She was 34 when she passed. It was a really rough year because like 14 to 16 weeks or 12 weeks before I lost my oldest sister. And so that year was a lot of loss. And it's something that you don't ever get over, but you get to where I was in the Social Security office, and this lady popped up and sat next to me, and she told me about this group. And at that time, my sisters were all in their own little places. My oldest sister had passed, and I didn't have her to talk to. My sister was working and really couldn't talk to her. And the other sister, Sharon, would call me from Texas and talk to me. But I found out that there is a group that you can go and you can talk to them, and they really did. I saw people that had been coming there for 10, 12, 13, 14 years, and I thought, if they can make it through it, then I can make it through it. And that's basically what this group is about, is they let you know that there are coping skills and things that you can do, and they give you little hints. But you have a place that you can go and cry, and they don't go, oh, no, no, no. And I remember when Terry's grandpa died, I remember that very, very well. And I had known his grandfather for years and years and years. And it was sad. Yeah, and it was sad to see him go. And his brother was not going to go to his funeral. And I talked to Tyler, and I said, Tyler, you have to go. And he said, I can't. And I said, yes, you are. And I forced him to go, and years later he came up to me and he said, thank you, Aunt Jen, for making me go.
Sure.
So I know that it's hard, but I know that if you see all these three gentlemen here that are telling you the same thing, that there is a way, and that you need to have someone that you can talk to, and someone that understands how you feel. And it's nice to have that someone, how you feel. And about 3 years later, after I lost my daughter, my second oldest sister lost her son, and his name was Timmy Todd. And it was really, really hard for her because she was in Texas. So it was hard for me to get over the fact that she was all alone, and I did have family here, but it was hard for me. That was a hard time for me too. So I'm going to go back and ask Sean again. Thank you for coming.
You're very welcome.
He is the boss of the Good Karma Band.
He's the drummer and the leader.
I like to see myself as an equal. We all put our ideas to the table and make them all come true, really.
But he says yay or nay on what we're doing, so I don't want to lie to you.
Well, we all say yay or nay to each other.
It's a group effort.
And I'd like to add something to what you were talking about, coping with loss, and there are things you can reach out for help. I lost a wife. She left me, and it was the first time in my life when we were together, I knew we were going to be together for the rest of my life. And when she left, I felt no hope at all whatsoever in my life. So the number one key that I told myself, I've been told by several people, don't worry, time will make things better. Time will help heal all wounds. And at that moment that happened, it's really hard to believe those sayings. So what I found the best thing to do was to not forget, but don't act on any don't act on any impulses or reactions that you have at that moment. Sit yourself down in a chair, and I sat there for 2 days.
You grounded for 2 days?
I grounded myself for 2 days.
Wow.
Until I was able to process what I should do to move forward. So that probably saved a lot of bad things from happening.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I find that getting over a loved one, that's passed on and stuff, that not trying to dwell on, oh, well, how come this happened, or why, and oh my God, it's the end of the world, and it's like, I want to remember good memories. I remember good memories, and that's all I think about, and I share, and if I share with, I talk to a BFF or, family, friend, to, if I really need to say, to get it over it,
And a lot of the
I'll
hurt,
talk to somebody.
I think a lot of the hurt is that we miss the way they touch our lives.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what Mustang said.
Yeah.
Scott, excuse me.
I know, Mustang. I know you're.
We're doing bad
your
stuff
code
later.
words.
Yeah,
Yes.
sorry.
And it's okay.
They're CB handles, remember?
Yes.
But anyways,
But
Next.
it's true.
yeah.
And I
is.
miss
It is
your
true.
dad.
I know, me too. I miss him. Maybe next month we'll sing his song. It's a really tough one for me to sing, and I usually throw instruments down.
But he stopped doing that,
But
so
I love
they're safe now.
I love my Washburn, so I'm not going to throw it down. But I'll have to play electric for that one. Oh well, no, I play an acoustic. Never mind. All right, quit doing that. This is a TV show. So,
Yes.
sorry. Go ahead.
I'm glad to have all three of you here.
Thank you.
I really appreciate it. I've been wanting to start this show for a long time, and I wasn't really sure that I could do it all by myself. So I did contact my nephew, and he said, "Sure, we'll be glad to come." And I just thought, "Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you," and I do
betcha.
thank you. Mwah.
Love you.
I love you too. And it's a nice way to have.
Yeah. Well, it's just like Sean was saying. If it wasn't for me, we wouldn't be doing what we are, because like I mentioned last month, it was just a studio band. Him and
Right.
his friends would get together. You had a couple of friends that
Yep.
would come over and they'd jam, and sometimes you'd have guests and stuff, but they'd record stuff, and they must have like probably 286 songs ready to go. Whoa. Anyway,
Yeah.
it's on. They do have that many songs.
Oh,
Probably about 5 or 6 albums.
There's probably only 20 good ones, though.
He's lying. I have to listen to him, and I know which ones are good. But anyway, then we started doing gigs and stuff, and then it's like, and he's like, "Oh my God, man!" He's like, "We went from doing the studio down here. We're gonna do it once a month, and it's like, then they get all busy, and it's like, let's go do TV." So it's like, hey man, that's just good karma. It's the way it comes, and all it is
And
I'm helping him get away from his stuff and his issues when he does music,
mhm.
and he enjoys it, so that gets him and helps him with his depression
Right.
and everything else. And I'm doing the same thing over
Yeah.
here. And this guy over here, he's always on the low, man. But when he's around me and we play it, man, he wants to jam. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's what it's all about, is being together, and it because all of us, we could all, if we stay apart, we're all be in a slump, and we just be, okay, well, I guess I'll go get me something to eat, or.
Some of the biggest reasons that we do music with this band is, we like to share our feelings with the world.
Yeah. Like to make you
But
laugh.
the biggest things are, like he was saying, we try to make happiness an easier choice.
Yeah. Instead of being.
Yeah, we want you to feel the happiness and stuff while you watch us. And then,
Make a nice comment.
and another thing is, our motto is, "You are not our fans, you are our friends." And we really strongly believe that.
Yep. No doubt.
Yeah, I wanted to thank you for coming up for my sister's last birthday, my middle sister's.
You know what? That probably.
That was, she told me after you guys left, she says that was the best birthday ever. And she just grinned from ear to ear. And she told everybody about it. And I mean everybody in the nursing home about it.
That-
And they were all like, "They did what?" And I said,
Yeah.
that's
That-
what the bands do, and music does help, and I love music.
Yeah, that probably meant just as much to us as it did to her.
Yeah, it really
and
did.
that's another thing you can do to cope. Go help somebody. Like, we went and played music for several people.
For
Just
just to help them out.
traveled 3 hours away and just to play them a few songs,
Music is nice.
just to see that smile.
I would like to just tour
Makes
around
my-
and do that, as long as pays for gas and food. It's on.
Yeah.
And, helping people get through things and
Right.
talking about all the people and still doing a show because we can.
That's true.
Yeah, the live streaming,
Yep.
yeah, we
Live
have
streaming and stuff.
a lot of friends on there.
She's going to be getting into doing live streaming her own stuff too, so it's going to be awesome. I'm just so proud of you. I gave you another smooch. I'm limited. My stuff won't let me go. He's got my hand on me.
Okay, Scott, and you? How are you doing?
I'm doing so much better. That these guys are great. They let me in. I definitely had no clue that I could ever, this is like a dream for me. That's since I was like 9 years old to be able to get together and play with these guys, and yeah, it's a big escape for me. Music I think is what saved me from. For a while there, it seemed like all I was doing was waiting around to die, and that's all I wanted to do. I had no ambition, no.
You can tell in his voice on the radio.
You know what?
You can tell.
You see, what got you into the band is your compassion for the music, and it's something that you really love to do, and you're a good person, so you fit perfect.
I really appreciate you guys, and it's a good band too. A lot of good material, and I feel very privileged to be
Me
a part
too.
of it.
Me too.
thank
Like I said, he's got some real songs that are just awesome, and then I just like them all. I love them all. So
And I understand that you write most of them.
And we're still writing.
You're still writing?
We all do, yeah.
Oh, you all write with it? Oh,
Yeah.
cool.
Sometimes it's just by accident, but
I think that's amazing. I have the slightest idea how to write a song.
we don't rush the songs. We just let them come naturally. That way they're pure and real heartfelt. Yeah.
Okay, well, we're just about ready to wrap it up.
What?
We're just about ready to wrap it up.
What?
We got almost a minute.
who? We?
Scott, do you have anything that you want to say before we do
No,
your song?
wanted to thank you for having us, and I think what you're doing here is great, and that's another reason why I'm here. Is I love to help in any way possible to help people go through what I've been through. So
Okay, Sean.
Yeah, we really feel we're there with you. Believe me. We may not have gone through the same exact things that you might have, but we really understand.
Go ahead.
And I hope that this show will help, and that each month, each song that we bring to you will cheer up your day and help you through some of your loss. And I want to thank Arlen behind the scenes, and my aunt, and my buddies in the band, and hopefully next week we can bring in another guest from Good Karma Band.
Next month, yes.
Next month, sorry.
Okay,
And thank you, Aunt Janice, for having us again.
You're welcome.
Now, what do we have for you coming up?
I said we have a song coming up, so we're going to wrap
A
up.
what?
A song from you guys. So we're going to wrap it up.
Here's a song that expresses feelings I wasn't able to find in a song. With breakups, losing family and loved ones, your gut feels ripped out. Your mind feels with doubt. You can't seem to keep anything down, 'cause it's down around the world. It's down around the world. You're having hard times. There are other people having hard times. It's okay. We're all in the same boat. You may not realize it, but your friends may just want to share a hug or positive thoughts with you. Your chest tightens up. The tightness runs through your gut. Your heart sputters around while you're laying down around the world. It's down around the world. Your mind has no motion, so pause. Your thoughts, it will pass, I promise. You're so confused, why
Thank you. The moon will rise again. I hope you'll be waiting for my friend. Up there, way high in the sky, I can see you with my eye. Oh. We want to thank you for tuning in. Compassion Friends will help you to the end. They're awesome, my aunt works there. She'll help anyone that's in despair. So